Hi, and welcome to OT. Today we will be making our own Play-Doh using ingredients that we might already have around the house. First, we will need to gather all of our ingredients. We will need 2 cups of flour, a half cup of salt, 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar, 1.5 cups of boiling water, 2 tablespoons of oil, and food coloring that is optional. During this time, your child can help you gather the ingredients. You can use hand over hand and help them to scoop the flour and the other ingredients on the list. Be very careful with the boiling water though. And then feel free to pause the video now while you go and collect all of your supplies that you will need. Here I have all of my ingredients measured out and ready to go. This is optional, you don't have to have it all measured out ahead of time, but I do feel like it helps the process go along smoother. Alright, I have my water boiling on the stove, and now I can go ahead and start combining my dry ingredients. So I'm going to add the salt to the flour, and then the cream of tartar. Once the water is done boiling, you're going to want to move fast. So I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use any oil. I have canola oil, but you can also use vegetable oil, etc. And then I'm also going to add some food coloring at this stage, but you can also choose to add the food coloring at the end if you'd like. And then once that's all added, we'll just go ahead and pour our water into our dry mixture. So now we're just going to stir the ingredients all together and be very careful since the water is very hot. Alright, so we're just gonna keep stirring here. Alright, once your dough has come together, we can go ahead and put it onto the counter. Some flour on the counter can help the dough from sticking. And then we're just going to knead our dough. The more you knead your dough, the smoother and silkier it will become. And if you find that your dough is too sticky, just go ahead and add some more flour and then just keep kneading until it's nice and smooth. So at this point, once you've kneaded it to the consistency that you like, you can be all done with your Play-Doh and be ready to go. However, I'm going to portion out the balls, or portion out the Play-Doh so that I can add more food coloring, and then by separating them, I can add different colors to different balls. Alright, now my balls are all ready to go. So I'm going to just flatten it a little bit so that I can make a well in the middle where the food coloring can go. I would say add about 5 to 10 drops of food coloring, depending on how pigmented you want it to be. I'm adding 5 drops here, and then I will just go ahead and mix that in. Right, so with my 5 drops of food coloring, this is about what I have. It looks, kind of gives it a marbled look, but if you want it to be more solid colored, you can definitely add more food coloring. And then just keep kneading it until it's nice and smooth and the color that you want. Alright, so this is what they came out like. The red one didn't come out so great. Alright, now you're all done and you can play with your Play-Doh. Because of the ingredients used, this Play-Doh has a shelf life of about 4 weeks. You can keep it fresh by storing it in a plastic Ziploc bag. There are so many fun and creative ways that you can use Play-Doh, and now that you have it at home, we can incorporate it more in our OT sessions. So have fun, and I'll see you next time.